I'll do. Time for another beer review. For this one, we're off to Latvia, and it is Ulmanlaiku Kvass. It is a Kvass coming in at 0.5% in a big pint can. Picked this up in the World Food section in Sainsbury's. Now, I'm happy putting Kvass on the channel because some people say, oh, it's beer, it's not beer. But Untapped recognise it as a style, so therefore it can go on the channel. This will be the third Kvass that I've had. The first one that I had was a very early review on the channel, and I cringe watching it because I was like a little boy going, oh, it's horrible, I don't like it. It was something I wasn't expecting really. Then I had a one from Northern Monk, which was more of a New England IPA than a Kvass, and it was something more akin to what I'm used to drinking. So I'm thinking this is going to be like the first one. Somebody wrote in the comment after my first review saying that, you know, I should be trying them in the European shops. They are so hard to source here in the UK. So I am going to keep trying. Hopefully I'll find one that I like, that's like a traditional one. And hopefully now that I've had one previously, I might be a bit more ready for this one. So it's made in Latvia. I'll just get this out a bit because it's full to the brim. Yeah, it's pouring like a fizzy drink like the first one did. So yeah, it's a brown colour. There is a red hue to it. It's got a beige head. It's got a slight hiss on it. So yeah, so this is made in Latvia, and it's distributed in the UK. It's got a storage temperature of 2 degrees to 20 degrees. So I don't know what the optimum is. If somebody drinks these a lot, please fire in the comments what you think I should be drinking it at. This is chilled. It says the ingredients are water, sugar syrup, Kvass wort concentrate, and then in brackets it says rye, barley, wheat, and then it says yeast, carbon dioxide, acidity regulator, citric acid. So there you go. So I'll get the nose. Very musty. There is the spiciness of the rye bread. It does have that bread aroma. It smells almost herbal. Yeah. Initially, as I started smelling it, it was very pungent. It's kind of mellowing. It's almost like a balsamic vinegar vibe I'm getting as well. Bonkers. Right. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. It's not as bad as I had it last time. Yeah, so the body of the drink is like drinking a fizzy drink. It's got that syrupiness, and this one isn't as aggressively carbonated as the other one, but it doesn't feel like I'm drinking a beer. It feels like I'm drinking a flat soft drink, like a cola. Initially, I was getting like a saltiness as it entered the mouth, and in flavours, I'm picking up licorice and bread, like a sourdough. The licorice flavour kind of hangs on and goes right through in the aftertaste. The bread flavour kind of comes in on the finish and then tapers out. It isn't my preference. It's not my preferred drink. I know these are very, very popular in some Baltic countries, but it's just good to try them. I'm enjoying this one more than I enjoyed it the first time, but I think it was more because I'm ready for what to expect this time. It's not something that I would be in a rush to drink again, but I appreciate that this is very popular with a lot of people. It's just not something that would be for me. I'm not going to go pulling faces and all that. I don't want to say I can just about tolerate it, and I think that's where I am. It's not something that I'm finding as a pleasant drinking experience, but it's something that I'll probably drink the majority of it on, and then a pint can is far too much for me on this. If it was a smaller can, like a 330, I could probably just about finish it. as I'm having a few more sips, that breadness is really starting to come out a bit more now, and it's masking the licorice a little bit more. It's making it a little bit more palatable for me. There's also maybe a bit of caramel in there as well. So there is a bit of complexity to it. For people who've never had a kvass, I recommend that you try them. It is a unique drinking experience, especially if you're in the UK. So if you are in Sainsbury's, I haven't seen any in the Eastern European shops around where I live. But what I would say is, if you're in Sainsbury's, if you go in the world food section, there's two in there. There's the one that I've had and this one. Give them a try and let me know your thoughts on them. So that is Ulmanlaiku Kvass. I'm going to add it to my Sainsbury's playlist. Thank you for watching, and on to the next one. Cheers.